ride, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions.
Me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light year just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad?
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. No gain.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Darnold, a quick throw out to Mims on the perimeter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but it'll be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he is caught. It's Perriman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. Darnold finding Perriman there for a New York first down. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
4-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Got a man. It's Mims. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Rosen on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Rosen. He's going to look downfield for him, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 71 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Rosen. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
To A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Darnold from the gun. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
40-yard line.
On first down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with their 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PA. For a touchback.
25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Rosen. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
At the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook.
I'll be on this one. You can
run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Rose on the throw. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play.
That was a fun one to watch right there. Nice in breaking room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the line.
It's another way you. Hold on. It's a way that you. Because I was playing with Clyde and Sting and them earlier. It's some shit. It's a shotgun you can get that blows out like fire breathing bullets or some shit like that.
I got a shotgun already, got firearms.
But this is a new shotgun or some shit. All you gotta do is play. You gotta play multiplayer and get 3 kills in 7 games. You gotta get 3 kills in each 7 games with a shotgun.
Who did that?
I don't know.
What the fire rate? That sounds like a shotgun. That sounds like what I had to do to get the shotgun. I had to get 3 shotgun kills in 7 different matches. The Rams. I think it's the Rams or something.
I don't know. I know I was doing it. I was doing it with them. I just wasn't doing it with them.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I threw the ball to the wrong fucking person.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Makes the score Jets.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. But that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
I need to put the 13.
Here's Darnold. He'll air this one out for Mims.
Oh my goodness, I had a pick and he dropped it.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, didn't avail.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
I say fuck that nigga. That nigga denied us twice when we wanted him.
And he's going to have the first down yardage.
When we wanted him, bruh. He wanted the big contract, but he didn't get the big contract from no team he signed with in the 2 years we wanted to sign him. The only team that signed him was the fucking Saints.
They paid him though.
No, they didn't. They did not pay him. That nigga only got like 1 year, $7 million. Yeah, he signed a 1 year, $7 million deal. That was the big uproar about. We offered that nigga 3 years, almost 20 mil. I don't want it. But you ended up signing in that same year for a 1 year, $7 million deal and tore your fucking Achilles. And then you sat out the last season because you didn't want to come nowhere. And now you here this season. You're 2 years older and less, and you're less, how can I put it? You're not in the shape you was when we wanted you. Now we gotta mold you back into shape and get your head back on right.
You're not gonna be the long ball. You can be like 10-15.
Exactly. That's what you're gonna be, 10-15 in red zone.
That's our first down in red zone. That's what we need. Because Lamar, they need to put niggas around him where he needs to be at. Because the niggas you got now, if you catch him off the fly or something.
Yo, to be honest, yo, Lamar really don't need nothing. It's just that we need the niggas. We need the niggas that we need the niggas. Because Lamar still picks up 250 plus passing yards.
Yeah, but he needs accuracy.
Yeah, it's him. He needs it. It ain't the receiver. Only receiver we have. No, not even that. The only receiver we have that's like offbeat is Miles Boykin, our big one, our big receiver. He is offbeat like a motherfucker. No, I ain't talking about that. No, I'm saying that's the only one that I see that is something wrong with. As far as like him trying to hit Hollywood on deep routes, it's just Lamar just overthrows that shit.
Exactly, because he got all these deep threats. No, you got to, he fails against top. He chew everybody up against except the top niggas. Top niggas gotta beat.
I mean, to be honest, the only niggas we lose that's top niggas is the Chiefs. That's it. That's the only team. That's the only team we really lose to.
That's his kryptonite. So what we need to do is once he get his accuracy up, is gonna be not a problem. No problem. They're not pushing issues. I know they're trying to do it, we're not trying to change him. You don't gotta change him. He has to be better as a pocket, in the pocket. He's still not all the way comfortable. Because you know I can let that bitch go. 20 minutes to get it.
It's not like we really got a quarterback to teach him that shit. RG3 can't teach him that shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We get another vet who can take the team leader and help mold the team. Oh.
I don't think Dad's gonna be able to do it though.
Mad we ain't get AB.
We'd have been too little.
Mad we ain't get him.
We'd have been too little, yo.
Mad we ain't get him.
AB, and you got Hollywood. That's already two niggas that's under 5'9". Then you got Willie Snead, who's 5'11". That's too little. That's too little of a team. Your quarterback should not be. Your quarterback at 6'2" should not be taller than all the receivers.
You already put that, and we still going. We still doing so height means nothing.
How was he still doing it? We had a 6-foot receiver, Seth Roberts.
We're doing it. He's not having a problem.
What? We got three receivers out there. One of them is above 6 feet, which is Miles Boykin.
But I'm saying that's not a problem.
Yeah, but that's too small.
think they're going to issue.
That's too small. Having 3 receivers under 6 feet, that's too small. Even Mahomes not doing that. No football team doing that. Not one football team has 3. The first man, that shit not gonna work.
How do you know?
Cause look what you're saying. He's already overthrowing our deep threats. But listen what you're saying. So why would you add another deep threat?
He's not, because he, just like Des Bryant, can do whatever he wants. So if I need you to do slant, hit the slant.
But this is another wide receiver that ain't played in, what, 2-3 years again?
He's still top. He still can shit on you.
He only top because of his name. He not on top because of the games he's been playing over the last few years.
His production is still top 10.
Yes, but that was over 3 years ago. He hasn't played. That's why their production and their names is ringing bells, because of who they once was. There's been years since these guys been playing.
My numbers is still top, and I ain't played. And y'all niggas been busting y'all asses, and y'all still don't compare to me 3 years ago. That says something.
No, not really. Not necessarily. You know, but you got so many young niggas. You got so many young. How many receivers is still in the league from the era AB came from? It ain't really that many. The same way it ain't that many quarterbacks still in the same era as Ben.
And he's still fucking shit up.
Because it's Ben. He's a quarterback. A quarterback is made to play that long, not receivers.
I'm saying talent trumps fucking hype. Like, these niggas is talented. You don't have to put the analytics shit against fucking talent. It's talent. It's gonna trump. Niggas say you couldn't have a 5-foot fucking running back. Look what the fuck is going on. Niggas say you ain't gonna win having a small. Doing that. That shit is flourishing. You're not gonna win having a fucking tight end as your fucking main option for being a receiver. That's fucking blowing up. You're not gonna make it having a motherfucking having a little wide out, just running fucking crazy. That nigga over in Kansas City, he don't have no route. They just put the ball up.
That man ain't got no route because he too fucking fast. He already done his route, so you gotta switch that shit up about time Mahomes look good.
Ain't 6 feet tall.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
What I'm talking about is I'm saying
what you're saying is the main thing about the short. Exactly, he's gonna do what he's supposed to do. But you know how many niggas got talent and don't have a quarterback? You know how many niggas got a quarterback and don't have talent?
Right, so I'm saying put them niggas with them niggas here and let them niggas blossom. Like, what's the problem?
I don't think it's gonna work out that easy. Cause I'm a realist, I'm a realist. I'm looking at the realistic shit of it. You're speaking on because of their name. I'm speaking on the shit that they haven't done in 3 years that people think they're just gonna come out and just go stupid.
So, alright, so putting Antonio Brown out there, who the fuck is just one straight killer?
What you mean, like right off the bat, shut him down?
Yeah.
I can't speak on who won't shut him down because it's real life. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying they can't go out here and do it. But to every conversation, it always got to be somebody that's going to object. And right now, I'm objecting. The reason I'm objecting is because it ain't because of these niggas old. It ain't because of that. It's the fact that these niggas ain't play. That's my only thing. That's like us sitting here chilling and then we go hoop. Nigga, we gonna be winded as fuck. I get it that these niggas is athletes and shit like that, but I don't think they gonna go out there and bring the presence that people want. Cause you know how many niggas was nice and they went to a whole nother team and you didn't even hear. Think about it. What's your name? What's your name? He used to play for the Jets. Oh my god, did he just drop? Oh, I caught that. I was about to be pissed. The nigga that used to play, he played for the Steelers. He played for the Steelers for the Santonio Holmes. Look, that nigga was a monster with Pittsburgh. Went to the Jets and you didn't even hear that nigga name. Same with Le'Veon. Monster with Pittsburgh. Went to the Jets. Nigga couldn't do shit. CJ Mosley. Killing with the Ravens. Went to the Jets. Couldn't do shit. So to me, it's just certain sceneries is not made for certain players. Certain play styles is not made for certain players. So like me, I think AB gonna flourish down there because Tom Brady loves small wide receivers. Give Tom Brady a small wide receiver, Tom Brady's gonna show his ass because he's a quick pass first player. To me, shit, I fucked that money up. I just got hit out of that. To me, wow, and they didn't let me get him. To me, Lamar is still learning his footing in this league. Everybody just think Lamar just gonna be this, oh, I'm gonna take off, I'm gonna run the ball, and da-da-da-da-da. Which that is what he do. But Lamar's still learning his footing. So I think by year 4, year 5, that's when Lamar gonna realize this is who I am. This is who I need to be, and this is what I can do. Because as you can see, he has a fucking Hollywood is what? The second fastest player in the NFL right now besides Tyreek? And he still overthrows his little ass. Giving him a big receiver like Daz, the reason I ain't even tripping off the big receiver like Daz. I'm just tripping off if Daz can produce for Baltimore. That's my main focus. Can you come here and produce? Not come here and think you're going to shine or going to get a special treatment because of your name. Can you come here and be the same, not even the same Daz, because there ain't no player the same player they once was. But can you come here and be that Daz we need? Can you come here, give Lamar some help? Can you come here, catch them clutch time passes? That's my main focus. Cause like even in all these Facebook groups I'm in, all of them dick eating the fuck out of Daz. And I come straight through that bitch like I don't want him. I don't care for him. Everybody, when Dad starts showing up, don't be dick eating, don't be riding him. I'm not. I just need you to do it. Am I gonna be happy that he doing his job? Yeah, but at the end of the day, no, I don't want this nigga here. And the reason I don't want him here because he denied us twice. A real Baltimore person, you deny us once, nigga, it's over. Fuck you. We moving on to the next motherfucker. Yeah, he's cheap now because he's older and realized he ain't got too much shit left. But when you wasn't cheap and we valued and appreciated who you was and what you could bring and try to give you our last bit of money, you ain't want it. We ain't even have the money to really give you that big contract you wanted, but we gave you what we could give you, and that was our last. If we'd have signed Daz, we probably would have been in a little hole right now. Not even a little hole. We probably wouldn't have been able to make the moves we made this offseason as far as getting Calais Campbell and such and such. That would have been a big out. Like we just got what's his name? Ngakwe, the nigga that used to play for Maryland. Like come on, we wouldn't have been able to get him. We wouldn't have been able to afford him. We wouldn't have been able to afford the couple other people that we added. So that's my whole point. Like I really don't want Daz here, but I hope Daz. I got 5 minutes in the third, about to hit the fourth. Shit. The only thing, I just want Dez to come here and show Miles Boykin how to be that elite big man receiver. That's all I want. I just want you to come here and show this nigga how to be a receiver.
Oh, you got that.
You talking about Sting? Yeah, Sting. Man, a whole nother joint.
Catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Darnold down to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete.
Wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
He was brought down by
tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd and 9, Rosen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold on 1st down, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Darnold completes it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
28-yard line.
A 1st down throw, Darnold going for it all. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Jets. Vincent Smith, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Jets 42, Titans 17. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So
they've got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
To number 80.
Give him 30 yards there.
Gain of 30.
Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Rosen to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And now here's a carry heading left. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The running back.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now they try the right side here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
It's a gain of
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, well, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus May with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8.
You ain't going nowhere.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. That's out to the left and complete.
No, sir. No.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
On the carry.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run with Henry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. Today's final score, Jets 52, Titans 20.